Set up your knitting loom with 48 pegs, that's 24 links, and connect them so that you can knit in the round. I place the stitch marker on a peg to mark my first peg. I will be using the E-wrap cast on method. Round 1, knit 2, purl 2 all the way around the knitting loom. Repeat round 1 9 more times. Next round, knit 4, purl 2. Repeat that sequence all around the knitting loom. Repeat the last round 3 more times for a total of 4 rounds. That comprises rounds 11, 12, 13, and 14 of the pattern. Round 15, the cable round. Next round, we will create the cable 4 back, purl 2. The cable 4 takes place on the first 4 pegs, and then you have the purl 2. A cable 4 back simply means that there is a cable that takes place over 4 pegs, and then you simply rearrange the order of those stitches. To create the cable 4 back, we are going to unsnap the first link from its connecting links. So unsnap the first, then the second. Then you're going to place this link towards the back, towards the center of the knitting loom. Bring the working yarn to the front. Now connect that second link to the previous worked link. Now knit that second link. Now this is where the rearranging of the stitches takes place. Unlink the next link, and we're gonna move the one that we're holding back to this spot. So place the working yarn towards the front, unlink that link, that connector. Now bring this connector, this link in, and snap it in place. Now you need to also connect that link to this other link. Make sure you keep the working yarn towards the front. And now simply manipulate the links so they line up and bring them in. Knit the next 2, knitting the next 2 pegs, those 4 stitches for the cable 4 back. Now we purl the next 2. Repeat that process all around the knitting loom. So again, it's over 6 pegs. The first 4 is the cable 4 back. You're simply going to swap places on those 4 stitches. So I'll link those 2. I'll link it from here. Place this link towards the center. Connect those 2. Knit those 2 pegs. And link these 2. Link this and this one, connect them. Now connect this one to here. Knit those 2. Purl. Continue all around the knitting loom in this form until you reach the last peg of this round. Repeat rounds 11 through 15 until item measures the desired length. The first decrease round. To do this, I am going to create knit 2 together, knit 2 together, then purl 2, thus decreasing 2 stitches over those 6 pegs. And I'm repeating that all around the knitting loom. First knit 2 together, remove the loop from the first stitch, move it to the second, from the first link, knit over. That's 1 knit 2 together. We're gonna create another one on the next set. Now we're gonna move the first stitch, the first knit 2 together to the first empty peg. Move this second one over. A second link is empty, remove it, and then connect the links back together. Tighten the stitches a little bit. Here we have the purl 2, purling 2. Repeat that process all around the knitting loom. Knit 2 together twice, so knit 2 together here on this link, knit 2 together on this link, purl 2. When you decrease the 2 knit 2 together, you will have 1 empty link, remove it. We have finished decreasing the round. We have removed a total of 8 links. That's a total of 16 pegs. Our knitting loom now has 32 pegs on it, or 32 stitches remaining. The next round, we are going to create a knit 2 together, purl 2 together all the way around the knitting loom. Move the stitch from the first peg over to the second, Knit that second peg, treating both loops as one. Move it over to the empty peg. Purl 2 together on the next link. Move the stitch from the first peg over to the second peg. And purl them both together. Place that loop over on the first link on the emptieth peg. Remove that empty link. Connect. Repeat the process all around the knitting loom, knitting 2, purling 2, knitting 2, purling 2, until you reach the end of the round. We have decreased the round by 16 pegs. We have 16 stitches remaining on our knitting loom. We removed 8 links. Next round, knit 2 together all the way around the knitting loom. Knit 2 together, knit 2 together, remove the empty link, repeat around the knitting loom. Reaching that last, knit 2 together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 links on the knitting loom. You can remove that last link if you would like. However, we are removing the item off the knitting loom, so you technically do not need to remove it. Cut the working yarn, leaving about 8 inches. Thread the yarn tail through a tapestry needle and remove all the stitches off the knitting loom. Secure the tail through the wrong side of the knitted item.